Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. So what I have here is a couple of clips from Father's Little Dividend from 1951, which is the sequel to Father of the Bride, which was produced the previous year in 1950. It stars Spencer Tracy and Elizabeth Taylor. So the premise of this movie is that the first scene starts out with Stanley and Ellie Banks finding out that their daughter, Elizabeth Taylor, is expecting a baby, and everyone is extremely excited about it except for Stanley. He narrates parts of the movie to keep everyone up to speed on the happenings and his innermost thoughts about it. Well, nothing could be good enough for his daughter, and he spends most of his time trying to resolve his feelings about the whole affair, the same as in Father of the Bride. It's a very light-hearted movie, very sweet, and I hope you enjoy these clips. And if you do, I hope you hit the like and subscribe button, leave me a comment, and I hope to speak to you very soon.
It was one of those first warm days in May, when everything seems to come to life. I felt particularly well. I was thinking what a lucky man I was, with a nice house all paid for, 3 children all paid for, and a beautiful wife. Ellie!
Oh, hi, Bob.
Hi, boys.
Okay,
Hello,
fine.
Don.
Mr. Banks.
Ellie, I'm home!
Coming.
Ellie was radiant that night. She seemed to be floating on air.
Stanley, what kept you? It's late.
Such a nice day I walked.
Dan.
What's the matter? Can't a fella kiss his wife?
Oh, you won't have time to change. We have to start right away.
Right, where are we going?
Okay, and Buckley asked us to their apartment for dinner tonight. She phoned this morning, said she had some good news.
Oh, Buckley put over the deal, I guess, with the chain stores, huh? That plastic bag of his?
Oh, I don't think that's their big news. I think it's something much more important than that.
More important than that? Why, that means thousands of dollars. I don't know. What could be more important than that?
Something? Nothing. Get my coat, will you, dear?
Yeah.
Night, Tommy. Night, Ben.
Night, Mom.
Kay said she was sorry she couldn't have you, too, but she had to have Buckley's father and mother.
Is Kay gonna cook?
Mm-hmm.
You better take your bicarb with you.
Oh,
Oh, boy, don't keep so
your
loud.
jokes get funnier every
Stanley,
year. My
please, I
goodness,
promise
and
if you
think
could go to
that...
the movies. Ben, you drop her on your way to the game.
Okay.
Oh, and, Delilah, stack of the dishes and go out with you. You'll miss the first of the picture.
Thanks, Miss Banks.
Tommy, don't study too late. And remember, if the rug man calls, tell him to call again. Damn. What's got into you?
It's spring.
It must be.
Yes, sir, we're in a rut, Ellie. Not that it isn't a pleasant rut, but I think we ought to get out of it. You know, you're a very beautiful woman, Ellie.
Why, Stan.
A very, very beautiful woman. Trouble is, I never see you. Come home at night, you want to know if I've seen the hole in the carpet or whether I'll fix the leaky faucet or something.
sorry.
Oh, I don't mean that it's your fault, no. I think we ought to forget about it, though. We ought to forget the house, forget the whole thing. Go away and take a trip. No reason why we can't. We're as free as the air. Kind of like when we were first married. Before Kay came along. Only this time we're not broke. We could even go to Europe.
I think we better wait and hear what Kay has to say.
Honolulu. What about Honolulu? That's the place. How about it, Ellie?
We'll see.
Oh, sure. Waikiki Beach. Moonlight on Waikiki. Flowers, ukulele, romance. A bling, bling, blinkety bling, bling. Well, I'm going to call up that travel agency in the morning, find out about those freighters.
Hi there. Hello, darling.
There she was, my Kay, the darling of my heart. I couldn't yet believe she was a married woman. She still seemed like a kid to me, playing at keeping house.
How are you? You feeling all right?
Feeling all right. Look at her. How does she look? Never looked better in her life.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
How's he treating you?
Oh, fine. You miss him?
Don't talk.
Hello, hello.
I was full of the milk of human kindness that night. I even looked at my son-in-law with a friendly eye. I don't say that he was my ideal, but I was getting used to him.
Father Banks, how are you? Nice to see you. How have you been?
Come on in. Don't stand out here.
Say, do you think we could kind of do away with that Father Banks stuff? Just call me Stanley.
Okay, Stan.
Not Stan, Stanley.
Stanley.
Yeah.
Okay, Stanley.
How about a little golf on Sunday?
Ah, you're on.
Doris, it's wonderful to see you again. How do you do?
Well, Herbert, boy, how are you?
Oh, so.
So, why, you look wonderful. Doris, how are you?
How are you?
What's wrong with the old man?
It's the spring. thing. It always takes it out of him.
Takes it out, puts it into me, doesn't it, darling?
I suppose you got the same message we did. Some very important news.
That's
What
right.
is it, Kay? I can't wait. You have your cocktail.
Oh, darling, you can't do this to us.
Buckley, you tell us. We're all here now.
Thank you,
But I
Buckley.
hope it is.
I know what it is. Great news, eh, Buckley?
Well, I think it is.
Oh, Buckley, did you tell them and not tell us?
No, I guessed it. You really put it over, didn't you, boy?
Oh, Buckley, he's not right. It's not that horrid
A
contract.
contract, is that what it is?
Contract, Thousands of dollars.
Oh, we hoped it was a baby.
Oh, I prayed for a baby, and now to hit this.
Mom, that's what it is. It is a baby.
A baby?
What? A baby? Oh, Buckley, that's wonderful. Oh, congratulations. I'd never seen such excitement. Kay was passed around like a loving cup.
I can't tell you how delighted I am. That's no more.
Buckley stood by, trying to look modest. He only succeeded in looking slightly half-witted. I grinned and tried to join in, but somehow there was a fly in the ointment. I couldn't put my finger on it, but there was definitely a fly.
Yes, sir, that's the greatest news I've had in years. How about that, Grandpa?
Grandpa. That was the fly. Grandpa. First he steals my daughter, now he makes a grandpa out of me.
I do wish she'd go to Dr. Barnes. After all, he's taken care of her all her life. But I suppose this man is all right, though. Good gracious, November, that doesn't give me much time, and I have a million things to do. Ben, Tommy.
What do you want them for?
I want to tell them. Ben, Tommy, wake up. Tommy, Ben, boys, do you hear me?
Something wrong? What is it? What's the matter?
The most exciting news. Kay's having a baby.
Right now?
No, silly, in November.
Poor Buckley.
Poor Buckley? What do you mean, poor Buckley? You wouldn't say that if you'd been there tonight. He was just bursting with pride. We were standing there telling him how delighted we were, and he just stood there looking sort of cute and shy. Wasn't he cute, Stanley?
Cutest thing you ever saw.
Oh, all right, all right. You're all like you men. Good night, Tommy. Sorry I woke you up. Now, night, Ben. Go back to your book.
Good night, Dan. Good night, Tommy. No need of broadcasting this, you know.
Mrs. Dixon, please.
Ellie, what are you doing calling people up at this time of the night?
Well, will you please ask her to call Mrs. Banks the minute she comes in? I have some very important news to tell her. Ruth Dixon would not forgive me if I didn't tell her right away. You know, I think I'll give Kay a baby shower. We could have it on a Saturday, and you could ask the men to come in after.
Ellie, do we really have to blazon this thing from the housetops?
Huh?
You know, after all, it really isn't our affair.
Stanley, what's the matter with you? I swear you act as though you almost didn't like the idea.
I don't.
Why, Stanley? For heaven's sake, why?
I'll tell you why. It costs money. The older they get, the more they cost. What do they think they're going to use for money? You heard him tonight, didn't you? When I asked him if he had the contract, said no. But did that faze him? Oh, no. He just stood there looking cute. And he's the one who's going to be the father. The next week, Ellie gave what she called a stork shower. This is one form of highway robbery not punishable by law.
Delilah, be sure to keep all the cards. Yes, Miss Banks. Stanley, how wonderful that you got home in time. You should see the things they gave Kay. Everyone was so sweet, they all brought her something.
What else could they do, honey?
Oh, Stanley, you make it sound so sordid. Go on in, Kay's.
Oh, no. No place for a man.
Hi, Pop. Where are you going? Don't you want to come in and see my plunder?
Well, I'll see it later.
Oh, come on.
Miss Stanley, when you're finished, I have something very important I want to talk over with you. I'll be in the kitchen.
All right,
Come on,
dear.
I'll down with you.
So many. Darling, I'll have to go now.
Oh, no, it's over. Talked about this. This is all I'm doing.
Buckley looked like a man going down for the third and last time. But I decided to let him stew in his own juice. Well, what do you want, Mom?
Oh, I wanted to talk to you before the Dunstons got here.
Oh.
You know how worried I've been about how we're going to rattle around in this house after Ben leaves for school in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had a wonderful idea today.
Oh?
I say we ask Kay and Buckley to move in with us.
Ellie, are you crazy?
But Stanley, it'd be so simple. We could make a sitting room for them out of Kay's old bedroom and knock through a door to Ben's room, and that could be their bedroom. Then if we put Tommy in the spare room, we could put connecting doors from the bathroom, and that would be the nursery, right next to our room. We could even knock through a door to our room, so if the baby cried, we
Yes,
could...
that'd be great. No, Ellie, no. No.
Stanley, it won't cost much. I had the contractor over here today. It's a perfect place for the baby, and the wonderful thing would be that if they wanted to go out some evening or even go away for a week or two, they wouldn't have to worry. We'd be right here to take care of it.
Yeah. Now, look, Ellie, I know how anxious you've been to get your hooks into that baby. But the answer is no. I've been all through that, you know, the 2 o'clock feedings and the colic and the measles and all the rest of it, and I'm not going through it again, especially with somebody else's baby.
But it wouldn't be like that, Stanley. It would be fun to have a baby
Yeah,
here.
you can go over and see the baby at their apartment when they get it all washed and ironed. But it's not coming here, and that's final.
Well, you know that apartment isn't big enough.
All right, tell them to buy a house.
They can't afford a house.
Well, they should have thought of that before.
I don't understand how you can be so hard on a poor, innocent little baby.
Mom, Pop, the Dunstons are here. Would you please come out and talk to them? I gotta say goodbye to the girls.
Of course. Come on, Stan. Doris, Herbert, we were afraid you weren't coming.
Well, Ellie. And how's Grandpa Banks? Why, what's the matter?
Well, I'm a little stiff. I'm going to take some
Exercise. Well, you're crazy. Look at me, fit as a fiddle. I always said the only exercise I get is in burying the men that take it.
Really, this baby's the best thing that ever happened to Herbert. It's giving him a new lease on life. Sit down, I'll have the log.
Oh, no, not now. You sit down, Ellie. You sit down. Oh, I beg your pardon, dear, because I've got something I want to show you. Kay, Buckley, come here. I want you to see your present. Here, take this out of the way, will you, Stan? Now, we're going to need a lot of room. Here you are, old boy.
What is it?
It's a blueprint. Here, hand me that chair. A blueprint for the future, a blueprint for happiness. There now, Stan. Just hold that side down, will you? And you hold the other side, Ellie. There now, you two kids. Take a look at that.
What is it?
It's your new home.
Home? What do you mean?
Well, I'll tell you. I was looking over our house just the other day, and it came to me like an inspiration. That whole West Wing, it was the perfect place for you kids. So I called up my architect, and I had him come right out. Here, let me show you. Your own study, your own living room, dining alcove, kitchen, and laundry. And over here, baby's room, nurse's room, and master bedroom. And it's all plenty commodious. Here.
Ellie was fit to be tied. She saw that baby slipping out of her hands.
That means that your living room is 26 by 22. Is that big enough?
And best of all, you'll have 2 babysitters ready-made.
That's right. Well, kids, how about it?
Well, it's wonderful, isn't it, Buckley?
Yeah. Gee, Dad, it's swell of you.
Oh, I'll get that peanut.
Now, you understand, of course, that there's nothing final about these particular plans. I just thought I'd give you a general idea of what it might look like. Now, if you'd like to have your entrance here, well, that can be managed. I'll call up the architect and put him...
It's all your fault. It never would have happened if you'd let me ask them here.
Ellie, I don't get it. You're more excited about this baby than you were about any of ours.
Well, you don't understand. This is the time that Kay needs me the most. I was going to take so much off her shoulders. I was going to help her with the shopping and help fix the baby clothes and fix the nurse.
All right, Ellie. If it means so much, have it here. I don't
It's
care.
too late now. They're going to the Dunstons. We'll never see them.
Don't be silly now.
You heard what Doris Dunston said. This baby was the best thing in the world that ever happened to Herbert. To Herbert. They're going to take over that baby's body and soul.
Ellie, this is
Don't
ridiculous.
talk
You're
to me.
acting like a...
Oh, it was so sweet of you. So wonderful. And we'll never be able to thank you enough, but it's really better this way. We'd only have gotten in your way.
I'm sorry you went to all this trouble and expense, Dad. We should have told you sooner.
Have you already bought it?
Well, practically. We made a deposit on Sunday.
I see.
What's this, Kay? You got a house?
I didn't realize that you were in a position to buy.
Well, yeah, we got a mortgage from the bank.
A mortgage?
What's wrong with a mortgage? I had a mortgage myself until a few years ago.
Oh, tell me all about the house, Kate. Where is it?
Well, it's in the new development, and it's just darling, isn't it,
Yes.
Buckley? It's just big enough for me to take care of easily, and there's a nice backyard for the baby, and Bob and Fliss are going to buy out
Is
there.
it furnished?
Well, no, it isn't, but we thought we could buy some unpainted furniture, and I could...
Oh, you can't lift a finger. You don't have to do a thing. I'll do the whole business. What's another more I'd like to know? You can tell me the...
Ellie was off again.
I think you're right here about the...